Hey everybody, welcome to the It Just Works podcast. I am your host Ryan. How are you all doing today? I hope you all survived Halloween. I hope everyone's safe and healthy and doing good out there. Today's episode is about the Two Towers. Yes, we are talking about Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. Alex is back on the show again, and everything pretty much goes south. We get derailed real quick once he starts changing his Skype backgrounds, and then later on we just completely change topics towards the end. So honestly, it's fun though, and something that I'll say in the show itself is honestly, like, this trilogy is really hard to talk about and for me because there's nothing wrong with it, and we like to analyze movies and see what we can find wrong. Just watch the trilogy if you've never seen it, because it's about as close as a masterpiece as you're going to get, I think, when it comes to trilogies. But we will be recording Return of the King, of course. We are excited to talk about that. So we're going to talk about Pokemon cards, Magic. We're going to talk about Todd Howard, the casting couch, and a lot more. But be sure to email us if you have any questions, concerns, feedback, opinions, anything you want to add on to a topic we already discussed. The email is itjustworkspod@gmail.com. Once again, it is itjustworkspod@gmail.com. Be sure to hit us up on there, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, Forever Grips is sponsoring the show. Forever Grips accessories makes thumbstick accessories, for different textures and comfort for your fingers. Also, controller covers if you want to change the color of your controller or some cool designs instead of buying a new controller outright. You can pretty much save yourself like $50 to $60 just buying one of their covers. I did recently actually test their thumbstick covers, and I'm pretty impressed. I definitely understand why people like them. They do provide a different texture and more comfortability. So please go check them out. You can use the code ItJustWorksPod in all caps to get 15% off your first purchase. So please do that at the checkout. And thank you, Forever Grips, for sponsoring the show. And that's enough talking for me. So let's cue that intro. Oh, did you watch The Mandalorian?
Yes.
Did you want to talk about that too and just knock it out of the way?
Sure. This is the way. What?
Your fucking face today, dude. I don't know why. All your fucking smirks right now. You know who you look like? Wallace and Gromit, the claymation characters. Remember those characters? There's the dog and the white guy, the bald white guy or something. Like Chicken Run was a part of their universe.
Yes.
You look like the main character. You're like... Okay. What is that?
It's the one ring to rule them all.
Why are you not wearing it? Is that actually like a Lord of the Rings ring?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool, man. Oh, Rambo. Dude, speaking of Rambo, he looks dope as fuck in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah?
Do you even care anymore? Or?
No, I didn't get Ermac.
It's a crying shame. Star Wars. I can't do it right now. Holy shit. Sorry, dude.
You better be sorry.
Well, can I just mute all of these sounds that are on my fucking computer because I keep hearing it? Anywho, whatever. I don't care. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get this going. Alex, thank you again for being on the show today. We are going to, before we jump into the Two Towers Extended Edition, we're going to talk about The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1 real quick. And Alex, how amazed were you from this episode? Because I'm telling you right now, I fucking lost my shit.
I liked it a lot.
I like that they're doing the Tusken Raiders so much justice. Because I forgot in the first season that he knows how to talk to them. And it's really cool to see him communicate with them and just kind of, figure things out. Obviously make a plan to kill the crate dragon. I guess I should have said spoilers before we started talking because obviously I'm gonna
I
talk.
was gonna say.
I'll put
Spoiler alert.
I'll put spoilers in the actual title of the show, the episode. Anyways, what are your thoughts on it? Just was it what you expected, or was it just kind of pretty different? Because for me, it was pretty different.
It was good. I like seeing Boba Fett's armor again.
It was pretty cool. And then Timothy Olyphant's character, Cobb Vanth. At first, I thought he looked super awkward physically wearing the armor. But then in some shots, I'm like, damn, dude, that armor looks super badass. And then him actually using the rockets and stuff, with the antenna, actually scanning a target. It's pretty sweet.
Where did he get the rockets, though? I mean, I get like he had that first one, but where the fuck did he get the second one?
It's kind of one of those things where you just don't ask because we have to further the plot.
Maybe Ray gave it to him.
Oh, God. Baby Ray. Here you go. Yeah, I just thought it was a really good episode. Obviously, the ending has Boba Fett in it, so that was super badass as well. I'm hoping they just kind of continue that immediately in the next episode. I'm pretty sure they will. But I'm curious to see how it plays out, though, because, technically Mando has to give Boba Fett his armor back. Like, I don't see why they would hate each other. I feel like they'd be really cool. They'd get along well. Maybe even Boba Fett can go help them. I don't know. I really don't know what the plan is for these characters, and there's no preview for episode 2, so it's just all guessing at this point.
Well, did Boba really train as a Mandalorian?
But no one would know if he really wasn't. He knows that everyone could just know that he's Jango Fett's son. It's not like, the thing is too, because my coworker said the same thing, right? But the thing is, everyone in Mandalore took their helmets off before before the Mandalorian existed. You couldn't take your helmet off. They just made it a thing out of nowhere in the Mandalorian.
This is the way.
Yeah, this is the way. They just made it a thing out of nowhere.
Maybe they're like a hardcore group. They're like, yeah, we ain't gonna fucking take off our helmets, not even to wash our hair. So
yeah,
like BO and shit.
Damn, dude, maybe they are. It makes sense. They want to maintain their secrecy and their sense.
And they all live in sewers, so they just reek. That's why nobody likes Mandalorians.
Right. Besides their Beskar armor. Yeah, I just thought the intro to the episode was super cool. Baby Yoda just looks fucking adorable all the time. You can't help it. You hate it, huh? You hate them.
Yeah.
Because they're just marketing him so well. Oh my God. Just
I hate Yoda.
It's like the cutest little...
Little baby, we have you.
It's not that bad. It could be worse. How do you change your background too? That Morrowind background's super cool. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about it real quick. I just thought it was a really good episode. Definitely something different. I guess that's pretty much it though when it comes to talking about it. I just really enjoyed the episode. I'm excited to see what else they do with the season. To me, it really seems like they're going down the Iron Man Avengers route for Star Wars. They're trying to just bring in all these characters into the show and then have them get their own movies or their own shows as well. So we'll see. What is that face?
Can't wait for them to find Luke again.
Yeah, you think he's going to be in it?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's on the island.
He's not already there yet. He hasn't even trained Ben Solo yet when this show's happening. Ben Solo might not even be alive yet. Well, no, he's alive, but
well, he's probably on the island still.
Okay, he's hanging out, drinking that green tit milk and playing with Porg every night. Porgy. Oh, that stupid little penguin bird thing. Anyways, all right, so that's enough with The Mandalorian. It's great. Alex, did you enjoy the episode overall, or did you have any issues with it?
That's good.
All right,
no issues with Star Wars anymore after that last trilogy.
We're so broken after recording and rewatching these films that, honestly, you really can't get much worse. All right, so we're going to talk about The Lord of the Rings, Two Towers Extended Edition. I finished it at 4 a.m. this morning. It was great. These movies are too long. they're hard for me to like sit down and just watch all at once. Did you watch it all through at once?
Yeah.
Oh, what a brave soul. But it's also been 5 years since you've seen it. I just watched it earlier in the year and I'm like, oh, this is like kind of a lot to sit down and commit to.
I was gonna watch it again,
Mm.
like past few days, but time is not a valuable friend for me.
No, it's not. Neither is that notification sound. So sorry if anyone hears that in the audio. Yeah, I don't know why. I even have my notifications turned off. I fucking hate computers. Can we just do everything on the phone from now on? That'd be great. Anywho, no, not ready for that yet. I literally put in my notes. The opening scene is so badass. I forgot in the time that I haven't watched it this year that they continued that whole Balrog Gandalf moment, and god damn if it isn't just awesome. It's so legit. I love it so much. And it's a great way to start the film. It's pretty good.
Yes. He almost fought him for a week.
Yeah, what is that all about? I paused the movie. I'm like, what is going on here? So I went and like looked up the whole story of him fighting the Balrog. I'm like, wouldn't this dude be tired by now? Like, or the Balrog be tired? What's going on here?
Yeah, they fought from the depths of Moria, like the depths, all the way up to the fucking mountain. Like, Gandalf's a thug.
He's kind of a badass.
Yeah.
And I was like looking into it. That Balrog has like a regular generic ass name. I forgot to write down his name, but he's from a certain order of, enemies. He's from a group, and he actually fled to the mountains of Moria. So he's kind of a pussy when you think about it. He just looks really cool. He wanted to be the last one of his order, and so he fled to the mountains of Moria and hid there. Once again, Lord of the Rings lore is kind of insane. If you look it up, you never know what you're gonna find. So I just put when Gandalf and the Balrog are about to hit the water, though, it's badass. So they show him in almost entirely, right? I just realized that they show him falling, and that scene where it cuts to them, the light, basically illuminating the cave as they're about to hit the water, looked so fucking sick. Oh my god.
And them fighting on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Freaking Gandalf using the lightning.
It's like, dude, how was this movie made back then? It looks so well. So I put it on the TV in the living room, and it's a 4K TV. And with Amazon Prime, the ones I bought, you can watch them you can stream them in 4K. And dude, this movie looks better than some of the movies that came out this year. The amount of detail is still just mind-blowing to me, even though we already talked about it in the first film. Yeah,
I think it looks so good because they didn't use like a lot of green screen in the movie. A lot of it is like props and setups, so when you get that point, it looks not too far-fetched.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's more believable than anything. A lot of movies, like as you said, when we were talking about the Fellowship of the Ring, they focus on CGI a lot these days. And it's a 6 studio apartment you got there. Alex is changing his backgrounds right now. He's traveling to new locations. Now he's in Morrowind, everybody. Pretty intense. Yeah, so once again, the rolling shots they do is one of the things you touched on with the Fellowship, is that Peter Jackson would get in a helicopter and literally just film them flying around, and like just to see it continuously in this film, it's crazy to not just be in such awe of what's going on. It's pretty incredible. So I couldn't find anything necessarily, but is there anything you didn't care about in this film, or something that you would have changed? And by change, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just that you would have liked it to play out a different way. One of the things, real quick before you answer, I'm sorry, because it just came to me. In the first episode, you talk about, showing the time it took to actually get to these destinations, the time that they've traveled, right? Mm-hmm. I think in Two Towers, it's even worse. like I want to know the time that's elapsed, because there seems to be massive time jumps here, like massive. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just think it would have been so cool to just add that little bit of, oh, it's fucking 3 months later, or Aragorn's been passed out in the river for like fucking 3 days, and then a horse comes and fucking sniff fucks him. Like, I don't know. I forgot the horse's name. Right. Brago. Hold on, dude. I gotta get a picture of this. That's like the funniest fucking shit. Alex, everybody, just made his background the casting couch background. And it's pretty solid. Yeah, so I think like they could have added the time it elapsed in the film. I think that would have been pretty great. But is there anything you would have changed or added?
Same thing. It's very I don't know, you gotta like actually watch the movie a lot to understand that there's 3 timelines going on right now. Because you got Merry and Pippin, you got sorry, I got a better picture than this one. But Merry and Pippin, Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas, and Frodo, Sam, and Smeagol going on. So it would be nice to know how far they're going along the journey.
Yeah, like especially when they're chasing, as you just said, Merry and Pippin, when they're chasing the hobbits, you know, they're following the Uruk-hai and Ors. Like they could have just, that would have been cool to get a timeline on that. What did I put? So I put like bullet points essentially. At one point I put Gimli is funny. And is that Todd Howard on the casting couch? Oh my god. That is the most It Just Works thing I've seen all day. This is awesome. Man, I wish we recorded these videos. Actually, I could technically post the video, or our audio is pretty good in these now. Oh my god. That's amazing, dude. Todd Howard is on the casting couch, everybody. If you don't know who Todd Howard is, he's basically the guy who runs Bethesda. He's our Lord and Savior who brought us Skyrim 10 times, Oblivion a couple, and Morrowind a
God,
few.
Howard.
He's God. Yeah, and he's currently making Morrowind Scrolls, Oblivion, Skyrim 0.5, version 6. So, we salute to him. Yeah, I don't know. Two Towers is great. Helm's Deep, by the way, is the fucking city that I couldn't like, or the part that I was talking about from Fellowship that we couldn't, that I couldn't name. You forgot, and Jarrett's like, you fucking Jarrett. By the way, shout out to Jarrett, you stupid bitch. He was listening to the episode yesterday, and he's texting me. He's like, "It's fucking Gondor, bro. It's fucking Gondor. How do you not know that?" I'm like, nah, dude. Like the fucking little oval, city there.
Yeah, Helm's Deep.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember it, dude. And which is kind of weird because it's got like such a unique like name to it. Like it's something that you're supposed to remember, I guess. I feel like mine is twitching out way more than yours, but whatever. It's all good. It just works. Whoa. When you do that with your hands, it comes out a little bit more. I think when Gandalf calls Shadowfax the Lord of all horses, I think that's pretty cool. I don't know, it just reminded me of like some moment in Elder Scrolls that I'm drawing a blank on. I don't know, it's always cool when like
Shadowmere?
No, but it's like a divine moment where like this is the Lord of all this species or something like that. I don't know, I kind of like that in like fantasy storytelling where they're like, oh shit, like damn, it's kind of a big deal. There's something in Elder Scrolls like that too, and I'm really drawing a blank on it, but I guess it would be Alduin. I guess that's the only thing I can really think of.
Alduin.
Yeah, we're just gonna turn this into a Skyrim cast or what?
So the problem with watching these movies over again is I watched a lot of YouTube poops of these of the Lord of the Rings series. So like Gandalf doing the whistle. There's a YouTube poop of him doing the Legend of Zelda one.
I've never seen that. I should probably link a YouTube poop in the description of the episode so people can figure out what we're talking about. Because that's what I was thinking about. the opening to Return of the King is everybody going to Isengard, and Merry and Pippin are sitting there eating the food.
Yeah.
And the YouTube poop. I mean, that's like this where they're smoking the pipe, and he's like in awe. Man, hobbits. I hope someone that listens to this before they see what I link in the description has watched YouTube poop. Because that stuff is game changing. It makes Lord of the Rings even better somehow. And sad. All at once. Yeah, did you have anything you wanted to add? Oh shit. I got two things that they're not complaints, but they're kind of weird in my mind. So when they have the funeral for King Theoden's son, I literally put the funeral King Theoden has for his son is, it's cool, it's nice, it's traditional, right? But I put
Theodris.
Yeah, for Theodris. Theodred. Yeah. It's Theodred.
Yeah.
But why the fuck are the guys a part of the funeral family? Like, they're walking with the king to bury his son. Like, they just got there. Like, why is Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli all walking behind the king? Like, you don't know his son. You probably don't even know what he looks like.
Because they saved his life.
I understand that, Alex. Let me have this, okay? Okay.
Nitpick. All right.
But
I mean, Aragorn's technically the king of Gondor, so.
But we're not there yet, Not everyone knows that, even though King Theoden knows that. But there is something great. So at the end of that scene, there's a horrible cut. So Éowyn is singing, and then out of nowhere, it cuts to King Theoden looking at a flower. Like, she literally sings like a verse, and it sounds like she's not meant to be done. The scene's not meant to cut, and then it cuts to a flower. Like, it cuts to the door of his grave. And then King Theoden, holds up a white flower. And then him and Gandalf talk. It's a really bad cut. I'm surprised they left that in the film. And, I mean, that happens in every film, too. Like, when you watch movies on Amazon Prime or even TV shows, they kind of show you where the production team messed up. Like, they'll tell, I guess there's a part at the end in the marsh after they leave, not Gondor. Where are they at with Faramir at the end? Osgiliath or whatever? Something like that?
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you pay attention, at one point, Gollum's feet and hands are, in the ground. They were animated inside the ground, so it looks like he's walking on stumps. But I missed it. There's just a lot of things like that every movie has, though. I guess when they're showing the inside of Helm's Deep, an extra hits a stalactite and it wobbles. Obviously, a stalactite is not supposed to wobble. But I didn't see that kind of stuff. And I'm definitely not going to nitpick him on that. I'm just saying that the cut is horrible at that funeral scene. And I almost had a stroke once I saw it. Because I was like, what?
Then Aragorn, breaks his foot when he's kicking the helmet.
What?
When they roll up on the all the orcs and Uruk-hai, the riders of Rohan killed, and they were burning. They were checking for Merry and Pippin. When Aragorn walks up and kicks the helmet, he actually broke his toe.
Jesus,
doing that. Yeah.
What an idiot.
That was the actual take.
They didn't even. Well, yeah, I guess you might as well keep it, right, for authenticity.
Yeah.
Viggo Mortensen's like, yeah, that's fine. He's a badass. He don't care. That's crazy, though. Okay. And then I put potatoes, boil them, smash them, put them in stew.
Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew.
Yeah. This thing could use a couple taters. Shut up, Sam. Jesus. I just put Andy Serkis is also pretty freaking amazing as Gollum. He does such a good job. The motion capture for this movie kind of changed everything, really. This was the first movie to actually have motion capture the way that they did it. And it pretty much changed the entire industry till this day. So hats off to Andy Serkis for that. That's pretty sweet. I put Treebeard is awesome. But honestly, I really do believe that, though. I think the whole idea of the Ents is super cool. And then even when Gandalf is talking about it, that we're going to see a a thing happened that hasn't happened since the Elders or the First Age. He says something like that. And then, of course, it's the Ents just obliterating Isengard. So
yeah, the Ents lost their bitches too, so they're probably like full of hot testosterone. They can't release it.
Jesus Christ. I wish that everyone could see your face as you said that. Like, it was such a stretch.
They're on roid rage.
Yeah, they're all roided out. Oh, fuck you, Saruman.
They got a long, hard branch.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus. This thing isn't getting monetized. Just kidding. It's not going on YouTube. Although it might. I don't know. Our videos are pretty good. It just works. Todd Howard. I just see your background, and it's just I feel like Todd Howard's like staring into my soul. It's pretty great. Oh my god. That's a solid one. You can't go wrong. Oh, what up, Todd? What are you in his lap? Oh, hey, Dada. Yep. Hey, Dada. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. Well, Alex is over here fucking around with the Todd Howard memes. I wish you guys could see this. It's pretty funny. So is there anything else you'd like to add to the Two Towers?
No, not really. There's nothing wrong with these movies. Just go watch it. It's really good.
I couldn't agree with you more, man. Like, I mean, I was just taking notes essentially on just moments I really liked, but there's nothing to not like about this movie. Like, even with Faramir, you know, being a dick at first, like, his resolve is understandable because his dad's such a cunt.
And his brother died. And
Gondor really doesn't have that much soldiers, so, you know, he's just, you know, obviously worried about losing their borders to the armies of Sauron. Arwen, you know, when she does her weird telepathic elf shit with Aragorn's still cool. Eowyn's kind of hot. I don't know.
Lord of the Rings. Who's Aragorn gonna pick between a hot elf bitch or a hot human bitch? Find out on the next episode.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Oh, yeah, that too. What are you doing? Oh my god. You know, isn't it kind of like fucked up how he doesn't just straight up tell Eowyn, like, hey, you know, like, I got a bitch back home in Rivendell? Like, isn't it kind of, oh my god, he's petting Todd Howard now. Isn't that kind of, what?
No.
But they're not going to hook up or anything, so it's just like, just stop.
No, it's not Lord of the Rings, the tale of two simps.
Jesus.
It's the tale of one Chad, Aragorn.
The Fellowship of Chad, the Aragorn story.
Fellowship of the Cockring.
Oh my god, dude. This is definitely not going to be a good episode for kids to listen to. Not that I mean, it's not meant to be my audience anyways, but, you know, definitely not now.
All right. Since we're derailed so much
I
from this podcast,
I like it. I mean,
what's going on with Pokemon cards?
Oh, all right, everyone. So I guess we're going to talk about Pokemon cards. No, but seriously, real quick, just Two Towers. Just watch the fucking film. It's a solid film. There's nothing wrong with it besides the one funeral cut. It's pretty fucking amazing. It's almost a goddamn masterpiece. Just watch it. That's it for the Two Towers. Now, Pokemon cards. Are you wondering why there's booster boxes selling for $375,000? Is that what you're asking me?
I didn't know that much, but
well, that guy got scammed. There's a fake one too.
Mm-hmm.
So because of COVID, apparently everyone just sat at home and realized, well, Pokemon, if you didn't know, which I'm sure you know, I've said it before, it is the highest selling, most popular franchise IP in the entire world. Like, it beat Disney, it beat Lord of the Rings, beat Star Wars, everything we like. It's beaten all of it. So, for whatever reason, Pokemon cards are what everyone wants during COVID. So, a Charizard that I sold to my local card shop, I got like $600 for. If I had that, as I'm sitting here with you right now, I think it's worth, honestly, between $3,000 to $8,000.
Jesus.
Yeah, the market completely blew up. Everyone just decided they wanted Pokemon cards. The vintage cards are always sought out for. You know, they're always something that people want. I mean, same thing with Magic. You know, some collectors really just cherish the old stuff, even though I think Magic's done a lot more reprints of older cards than Pokemon. Actually, by a long shot.
They have, but most of the old cards still retain their value.
Since this podcast derailed, it's derailed because you've been changing your fucking backgrounds, you stupid bitch.
Sorry.
It's Todd Howard, Hulk, Shrek. What the fuck? Yeah, so what have you seen that like made you want to ask that question though?
Oh, I just saw your like Instagram posts that you could have made like $15,000 or whatever. I was like, damn. Then I was going to ask you about it, but I forgot.
Okay, yeah. So this one.
Oh.
What? That Charizard?
Uh-huh.
I sold for $600. It's on eBay right now for $2,600.
Jesus.
Yeah, so my entire collection that I sold, I want to say for $5,000, and I think that's a tad bit of a stretch, but not that far off. I could have got 15 to 24 right now, based off current prices. I think there's kind of a scam though. I think people are purposely inflating the market. It doesn't make sense to me why anyone would want to pay $2,600 for a card that you could have paid like $600 for, $800 last year. Damn, dude. Todd Howard's even killing Goku. These are some sick Todd Howard memes you're finding. Where's your meme source? Dude, it's been like... You've
Google Images.
Oh, that's pretty solid. Yeah, that's pretty much the Pokemon market, though. It's pretty damn bad, dude. And I seriously think a lot of these big YouTubers or guys with a lot of money into the cards that, you know, kind of publicize it, though. There's still a couple pages that follow me since I used to be a Pokemon page. You know, a couple of the guys on there, they have like extremely expensive collections, but they've had that for like 5 years. Like there's a couple guys, I mean, I won't name them out, but if they listen to this, they'll know who they are. They've been legitimate from what I can tell the entire time. And I think that there's a lot of people that actually aren't on YouTube. You know, Logan Paul getting into it doesn't really help the situation. You know, he's been dropping like 300K and shit.
Oh, yeah. Logan Paul.
Yeah,
check out that Japanese video.
Yeah, let's go fucking check out dead bodies in the Japanese forest, you fucking idiot.
Suicide forest. Yep.
Oh, and he's changed since then, okay? I don't know. We'll see. He seems like an okay guy. Just making mistakes when you're younger, just like the rest of us. I just don't film dead bodies. Jesus Christ. What was I gonna say? Oh, dude, I just drew a serious blank. My God. Oh, so yeah, before COVID, a Pokemon base set booster box was between like $50,000 and like $80,000, which, you know, it's actually not that bad of a price because if you were to get it, you're almost guaranteed to pull the Charizard, and then if it grades the PSA 10, it's a $50,000 card. Yeah, dude, that fool looks so much younger in that picture. Jesus, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, whatever. He made a very stupid mistake. But so imagine a booster box going from, let's just say $80,000 to now $350,000, $375,000. That's pretty fucking suspicious, if you ask me. It doesn't make any sense.
Sounds like Pokemon's trying to get rid of all their cards.
But these are vintage cards too, though. Like Pokemon's not printing these anymore. I mean, these are like 20-year-old booster boxes. However, the other thing that makes me think something weird's going on is the Pokemon company keeps printing Charizards. Like the next major set coming out that like is kind of like a chase set. It has a shiny Gigantamax Charizard, which is his new like giant form for the new Pokemon games. It's a fucking shiny version. Like, why does he need that? they honestly they keep making Charizards because they know they sell. But it's kind of fucked.
Well, yeah, because they got fans like you who love Charizard.
Yeah, but I ain't buying that shit. Fuck them. But yeah, there is fans like me out there, and
Hey, I'm gonna clip that part.
I don't have any cards. I could show you. I don't have shit anymore. I sold it all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude. I literally have.
I bet you have one Charizard card there.
Yeah, it's sitting right here. I'm looking at it. My original base.
You said you didn't have any Charizard cards.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I still have a few. I'm just saying I'm not
busted.
Yeah, I'm not buying them anymore because I think it's such a worthless hobby. And you know, when people are fucking the market up and boxes of cards that shouldn't be expensive are expensive, it's dumb. And it's literally gambling as it is when you open a pack. If you're really smart and you have the money and you can take the hit, you're better off buying the card outright the second it comes out, or like right now. So a shiny Charizard, it came out about a month ago. When it came out, it was $1,000 to $2,000 out of the pack, raw, ungraded, like all hype, right? And right now, I can buy it on eBay for about $600, which is still stupid. Like, I'm not saying that's a good price, but if you have to have it, it makes more sense to buy the cards outright than even open packs. Like, packs are like, I think I'd rather play the lottery than open Pokemon packs, to be honest with you. That's where I'm at with it.
Damn, I need to check my Magic cards.
Oh, yeah, you probably have the market for Magic, I'm sure, is blown up too. I mean, you got a Black Lotus hanging around somewhere, I know. So.
Oh, no, I don't got a Black Lotus.
That'd be crazy if you did, though. Holy shit. Oh my god, that card's so stupid. It doesn't even make sense for why it's that expensive, but whatever. You might have some Magic cards that are worth quite a bit of money, and you don't even realize it. And if you're not playing with them, just fucking sell them, because right now, because of COVID, everything went up in price, and it's all gonna drop eventually. So you might as well get on the fucking game while you're on it, while you have it.
Right.
But that's pretty much the situation with Pokemon cards. I think it's actually pretty sad, to be honest with you, because these are meant for kids. Not saying adults can't enjoy them too, but I couldn't imagine being a kid and saying, "Hey, mom, dad, can I buy this pack?" And then like I've been going to Target lately because I've been trying to like collect the stupid Halo figures. But when I pass by the cards, I always just take a look, a quick glance, and the shelves are completely empty all the time because people are buying them so much to resell them. And it's I think it's extremely sad. Like, how are kids supposed to get into it, even have fun? I don't know. I think it's pretty fucked up, to be honest with you.
That's good that they're not buying into that dopamine infected booster boxes.
Well, that's the thing too, is like it kind of trips me out that like those type of mystery packs, you know, opening something up like that hasn't been like ruled gambling, because that's exactly what it is. Like, if you go watch a YouTube channel, you can watch them open up like a few packs. None of those cards they open are worth anything besides the potential hyper rare, ultra rare card. And like, I think that's so fucking stupid. Like, why even make cards like that anymore? Unless you're, you know, competitive. And that is the one thing
right.
I will give Pokemon. There's a lot of rogue decks out there, or a lot of decks that are actually cheap to make, and they're fucking amazing. But that's different. I'm pretty sure it's the same with Magic and other card games too. The competitive side of it still makes more sense. But I'm just saying, as a collecting aspect, it's pretty messed up how worthless it is.
Yeah.
Like, me and Brandon dropped a pretty decent amount of money when that last set came out a month ago that I was telling you about with this shiny Charizard. And I got lucky. I actually broke even. And then I went and sold those cards the same day to make sure I got my money back. But Brandon lost, like, yikes. Yeah. That's why I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to talk about Brandon's loss on here. He can talk about that himself when he does the TCG episode that we're going to do. But, oof. Pretty bad stuff, man. Yeah, I just posted about it because I like watching people open packs still. Like, it's still fun. It actually still does give me that hype when they pull up pack. or pull out something cool. It is fun to watch, but I like doing it too because that means that I won't spend my own money. I just stay away from it.
Right.
You know.
That's why I like Magic doing the actual video game.
Well, that's the thing too, though. If like that Pokemon does have a TCG online that is very well made. Every booster pack you buy in real life is a booster pack you get online. So there's a lot of balance there. I will give them that. But the problem is they're fucking stupid, and you can't play it on your phone. You can't play it on the Switch. It's just on the computer. I would much rather like to play that on my phone or computer Switch than my computer. And they have no plans to ever bring it to mobile.
Open it up.
Yeah. Which is so dumb to me because I actually really do like it playing online. It's so much fun. And you can trade like old packs because I have like a bunch of old packs stored on there for like new stuff. And if I really had to have it, you can go on eBay right now and buy that shiny Charizard if you had to have it for a deck for like $5 for the digital version, which is still kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just fucking stupid how like people are out there just to make money and then like kids can't even enjoy it. I think that's literally the only thing that bothers me. Like I get it, you know, if you can make $50,000 over something that was $10,000 yesterday, sure, why not? Who wouldn't do that? That's stupid if you don't do that.
It's like scalpers too. Like,
well, yeah. Well, I think scalpers are the scum of the earth. So it's
like with those Halo toys at Target, you know.
Yeah, I can't find them anywhere, and then they're online for like $40, and it's fucking stupid. I had to succumb to it. The brute captain, he's just like a red figure. It's basically Craig from the trailer. You can even take his helmet off too.
Looks like Craig.
Yeah, it looks like Craig. I paid $20 for it. I literally paid an extra $10 just to get it because I wanted it that bad. But I'm actually trying to, you know, collect them all. So, you know, it's stupid, dude. Hobbies are dumb. Hobbies are fucking stupid. Physical hobbies, I guess. I don't know. I mean, don't people do the same shit with like guns and stuff too? Or, you know, like they'll maybe resell an optic for like way more than it needs to be or something new, I guess. It could be anything really. There's some.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's people out there that take advantage of sales going on. Same with ammo. Can't really do it with guns unless you're a licensed vendor. That's, well, at least up here.
Right. My girlfriend got me this sticker for my hydro flask. And it looks awesome in the photo. Wow, this episode definitely just, you know. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Alex? Since, you know, there's definitely not any one topic right now.
No.
All right. No. I'm just going to fuck myself. Yeah, man. That's it. So I appreciate you being on the episode today. You are more than welcome to derail the episode if you want to talk about something else. I don't give a shit. It doesn't have to be just one thing. But yeah, that's Pokemon in a nutshell. If anyone's listening, probably just stay away unless you're filthy rich. It's not worth it for you after that. That's all I could say. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. Whatever fell earlier, I don't know if you heard that, but it was actually the power to my laptop. So.
Oh.
Yeah, you know how laptops are. They die immediately if they're not plugged in for whatever reason. Which is kind of bizarre to me. How have we not, in 2020, made laptops that can actually survive without being continuously plugged in? I'm really confused on that.
Well, you got a gamer laptop.
I did. Yeah.
You got a gamer laptop.
You said gamer a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, well, hey, is there anything else you'd like to add before we take off here?
Nope. We just talked about the middle Lord of the Rings trilogy movie like it's a middle child.
Pretty
glossed
much
over it and talked about another subject.
Damn. Shout out to Eric, the casual gamer. He's the middle child in our family.
Who?
Eric?
Who?
Good job, Ryan.
Just
hey,
love you. Love you, Eric.
Damn, dude. Alex really just threw Eric under the bus like that. All right, guys. Well, this is the It Just Works podcast. I'm your host, Ryan. Thank you guys for listening. Alex, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. I'm excited to do Return of the King. Maybe we'll take more notes and not derail it right away, but honestly, as we said earlier, joking aside, these movies are pretty much masterpieces. Just watch them. They're good. There's nothing. I mean, well, we might find a terrible cut to bitch about in Return of the King. Who knows? Actually, I already can think of a couple things I can talk about. So we'll see. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us today. I'll talk to you guys next week. And that's going to be it. Bye.